They also train the brother Riverstone, as we mentioned earlier on, and he's a nice horse. And this colt, Henry Harvey, seems to be a lovely horse too. And he did mention to us, Gavin, that he was a nice horse, and he suggested to tell the punters to include this in the play and include this in the quartet, and he's won well. But Young Gisa is the groom, Young Gisa Dolo, the groom of Henry Harvey, and he gets 2,000 Rand on behalf of Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Well done to you, Young Gisa. Congratulations. You seem to have a lovely quality colt on your hands. Richard Ferree is the man that was behind the mane. He's just giving his very valued feedback to Gareth and Gavin. First of all, before we talk about this horse, yesterday in Port Elizabeth, that Hollywood horse, the name escapes me, I was watching with a whole bunch of people. Catch your breath, that's exactly it. And I think you would have needed to have caught your breath after that. I was watching with a whole lot of people in the office, and they said to me at the top of the straight, dead and buried. I said, well, never mind that. It's the man on top we've got confidence in. What a great ride. Well done yesterday.
Yeah, no, that just worked out so beautifully. And like I said, being on a Hollywood syndicate horse makes it great. And the cool stuff about breaking the record, as we sort of got to the 116 matching Greg Sheen's standing record. Yes. It was for the exact same amount of rides at 455 for 116 and strike rate of 25.2. And I thought that was quite brilliant, but yeah, fairy tale stuff. But yeah, it's been great.
This horse, Henry Harvey, and I'm sure you would have been given a bit of confidence in the parade ring. Lovely colt, and you just bided your time, asked the question, gave it to you. Looks to be an exciting prospect.
Yeah, he went in fairly early into the gates. He fell asleep a little, but very simple instructions. He's a young horse. He's going to be green, looking for ground, and so he was in there early, fell asleep a little bit, and came out sluggish. But I was happy with the cover. It was a nice roll, and through the 600, I just had a lot of horse, and I showed him daylight, and his own action and demeanor just rolled forward, without even asking for any effort. So when I got to the front running sort of horses through the 200, I hadn't asked for any work. And when I squeezed him, he was still a bit green. He wanted to hang in. But sometimes the stand is a little bit daunting for young horses. But he quickened off well, won a good race. So well done to the team, Mr. Van Zyl. To the owners, thank you, and to my sponsors at Winning Form.
Lovely, lovely, Richard. We'll talk again later. You've got a busy day and a competitive day. You're here to do business, so we won't ask the question, but the form's there for all to see, and I'm sure we'll, please God, speak to you later.
Yeah, thank you, and I'm just glad to be racing. It's been quite a drought of racing in Cape Town, excuse the pun. But yeah, it's just nice to be able to do some work for a change.
Well done.
Thank you.
Gareth Van Zyl is the conditioner. And this is for Rion Barnard, Dave and Natalie McLean, and of course Gary Player. A lovely colt. And how does he compare? Obviously you travel, you train Riverstone, and how do they compare, Riverstone and Henry Harvey?
Yeah, good question, Warren. We do hold similarities and comparisons between the two. They're both big horses, but at this stage, Riverstone's just a lot more mature physically. We've just let Henry Harvey come into his own, and he's not yet muscled up like his brother, but also a big horse, and a horse with more to come.
Owners, the Barnard family, Dave and Natalie, Gary Player, wonderful to get the support that you're getting.
Yeah, and it's an exciting partnership. They're obviously involved in Flagman, and it's our first horse to run in Rion's colours, and a big well done to him and Alta and his family, and to Dave McLean, and of course to Mr. Player, who brought him into the yard. It's just wonderful to have another winner for him, and he's been preaching the United States for a long time, and we're just delighted to be reaping the benefits of his vision and support for the United States, because this is a horse with a future, obviously.
Gareth, the rest of your runners, one or two that obviously you're looking forward to seeing them all race and run and hopefully win, but in your opinion for the punters, the next two or three that are sticking out for you?
Yeah, we've got a nice card. I think that Icy Lancaster will be involved. She's just been over racing over further, and the first time in that race can also run into the money. Are you sure? Then Pretty Victory, I think she'll go very well. She's a horse that's still on the up. Vian's Bomb also on the up. I think he'll go very well, although the weights are against him, but there's more to come from him. And Tomaris with the blinkers also expecting her to be competitive. So we're hoping to be successful today.
Gareth, to you and your whole team, well done, and you've got the day off to a good start, and may it continue.
Thanks. I must say a big well done to my dad. He's obviously prepared the horses, and a big well done to him. It's great to fly in this morning and to be standing in the winner's box, and to him and the team. They're doing a great job. And it's just wonderful to have Richard also part of our success. To see 370 on his cap, it's a little bit like surreal, The other day it was 334, and now he's just soaring. So, it's just great to be a little part of his chapter this season. And to our stable sponsors, Hollywoodbets, a big well done and thank you.
Well done.
Cheers.
That's Gareth van Zyl, and lovely to have Gavin at the races as well. And congratulations to all involved with number 15, Henry Harvey. Rian, first time in your colours for the team, David and Natalie, and of course Gary Player and your family, well done.